On the 11th of March 2020, our lives changed forever.
Good evening. The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades. And to put it simply, if too many people become seriously unwell at one time, the NHS will be unable to handle it, meaning more people are likely to die, not just from coronavirus, but from other illnesses as well. So it's vital to slow the spread of the disease. The time has now come for us all to do more. From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
Ever since the lockdown, cases of young people with mental health have grown. 75% of young people have found the second lockdown hard to cope with. And 67% of young people reckon that this lockdown will have a negative effect on their mental health in the future. This is where mole comes in. We first talked to Jack, who is also a worker at the place.
mole provides support for people who want to connect with the community, who want to go out into the community, and they offer support so people who would otherwise maybe be isolated through age sometimes, or different types of disorders, or autism or anything like that, we help them come out into the community and, you know, have a good fun day out, basically.
This COVID affected your job, and you'll basically how's it affected your job basically?
Well, it affected the hours a lot. Before the lockdown, I had about 39 hours a week, and then mid-lockdown I went down to about 20 hours a week. And it's also affected the stuff that we do, because with self-advocates we could take them out. Obviously, being a support worker, I'm taking people out, or I was taking people out to, you know, McDonald's, watch films, all kinds of fun stuff. And because of the lockdown, all I've been doing is going to the self-advocate to a housebound and doing their shopping for them. So instead of going to arcades and playing mini golf and all fun stuff, I've just been going to Tesco like 4 times a day.
We also talked to another worker of mole named Joel.
Well, I'm a support worker, so as a result of the lockdown, we lost a lot of service users requiring our support, which meant that a lot of my hours were cut, particularly during January and February. Yeah. So for the last 2 months, I just had to be very careful with my money, basically, so I didn't end up dipping into my savings. It's been closed. Most of my work has been home visits. So mostly with people with like various disabilities, such as cerebral palsy, people on the autism spectrum, Down syndrome, just across the board really. Those of our service users that require support even in the lockdown, we provided it for them.
With the restrictions now lifted, let's hope that our future is bright without COVID in our future.